Konnichiwa, hello, my name is Miki and welcome to my channel. Today's video is going to be my daytime and my nighttime skincare routine. I did this video a couple months back, actually during the winter, I believe, and so my skincare routine changes every single season. In the summertime, it's a little different than the winter, which is why I am often changing my skincare routine. So in this video, I will be showing you basically what I have done throughout the entire summer, the products that I've been using, and how I've been going about my daily skincare routine. So if you guys are interested in seeing my summertime day and night skincare routine, then just stay tuned. Ohayo, aka good morning. Not really, because it is like almost 1 p.m. and what you're seeing is me literally after I have woken up. Not exactly right after I have woken up. I have done a few things. If you have noticed, my face is a little bit red because I did a little bit of blackhead extractions because it's almost that time of the month again and I'm breaking out and have a lot of blackheads, so I went ahead and took those out. And I apologize for my morning voice. I'm doing this because, again, it's not the morning anymore. When you are someone like me and you suffer from insomnia and depression and other stuff that I'm just not gonna get into right now, you don't know when you're gonna fall asleep, and sometimes you wake up really late in the day, and today is one of those days. So we're just gonna go ahead and try to push through. I am not the best person to be around after you have woken me up. I need at least an hour to like fully process what's going on around me. It has not been an hour yet since I have been up, so I'm still a little dead. Now, I did do a video a while back for my winter skincare routine, but it is the summertime and my skincare changes every season. So without further ado, we are going to finally get into the first steps of my face. This part I'm really not going to get into. I really don't feel like you guys need to see me wash my face because it's kind of self-explanatory. So I'm just going to explain what I used to wash my face. So I'm gonna go ahead and wash all this nastiness on my face and then we will get into my skincare routine. So I will be right back. Alright, we got a nice clean face. Does anybody else do that like in the morning or after they wake up, wash their face? Like, I literally scream into the towel every morning and just gotta get my shit out there. I feel a lot better now that I have washed my face. I feel a lot more awake. The facial cleanser that I use in the morning is this Acure facial cleansing gel. I absolutely love this stuff. This says combo to oily skin. I am normal to dry combo, not like dry oily combo or normal oily combo, if that makes any sense. But I still like to use this because you're going to see a trend in my morning skincare routine. I have a lot of vitamin C going on because with the summertime there is a lot of sun, there is a lot of heat, and with sun equals sun damage on your face equals hyperpigmentation, dark spots, acne scarring, big pores, all kinds of stuff in the summertime just tend to pop out on my face, and I like a good vitamin C anything. So right now I am having a vitamin C obsession. A lot of my skincare has a lot of vitamin C in it because vitamin C is great for taking care of all those things that I just mentioned. Vitamin C is also a very good brightener, facial rejuvenator. It's basically amazing. So if you don't have any vitamin C products, you should probably get some, especially for the summertime. I have not put anything on my face after I have just washed it, and it doesn't make my skin feel very like tight or dry. There are a lot of facial cleansers out there that will completely strip your face of literally everything, and when you're trying to talk or making facial expressions right after you wash your face, you can feel the dryness in your skin being really tight and restricted, and this does not do that for me, which is why I have continued to use this and I have continued to love it. Next, because again, I have all this redness, all these pores and breakouts going on, a lot of the time when it's about that time of the month, I like to use this facial mask to prep my face. Now, this is the Ulla Henriksen Cold Plunge Pore Mask. I absolutely love this mask. My husband loves this mask. It does wonders for his pores. It does wonders for my pores and my little breakouts that I get that time of the month, which is right now. So we're gonna go ahead and prep the face with this. I absolutely love the color of it too. It's like this teal green and it has an amazing smell. We're just gonna put this all over where I have redness, where I have pores, where I have my blackheads, This is a great product to kind of suck in your pores, make them smaller, which is also why I love this for makeup prepping. So the parts where I'm most prone to breakouts during that time of the month is all over here on my cheeks area, this forehead area right here in between my brows. The last place that I put it on is my chin right here because I always have ginormous pothole pores on my chin and a little bit here on the side of the lip. So I don't necessarily put this all over the place, only put it where it's necessary. What I love about this is when you put it on, it has like this cooling type of feeling going on. Like right now as it's drying, it's really cooling and you can kind of feel it tightening your skin. So that in turn kind of makes me feel like my pores are getting tightened and closed and smaller. When you go to wash this off, it actually lathers and it turns very cold, very minty, and you know that it's freaking working because after this mask, you go to wash it off, you look at your face, your pores are noticeably smaller, your blackheads are noticeably lighter, if that makes any sense, because sometimes blackheads can be really hard to extract, especially if you have deeper ones, but these kind of just pull those out. It just, I don't know what it is, but this mask is amazing, especially if you are someone who has big potholes in your face like me. You definitely want to try this mask out. Alrighty, y'all, I have been sitting here for the last 15 minutes waiting for this, and it has finally dried down. So I'm gonna go ahead and wash this stuff on my face, and I will be right back. Woo! My face feels so fresh and clean. I don't know what it is about that mask, but every single time I use it, I feel even more awake because it's so cooling and refreshing. And what pores, bitch? So the next step after we cleanse and we do a mask is, of course, toning the skin. Now, I don't know how to pronounce this. I don't know if it's Andalou or Andalo, but I'm just gonna call it Andalo Naturals. And this is the Clementine Plus C Illuminating Toner. Now, I recently got this. As you can see, there's literally, I haven't been using this for that long, but I've been using this for at least a week now, and this shit is amazing, okay? It makes my face feel so good, and the fact that, of course, it has vitamin C in it, so you can go ahead and apply this on a cotton pad and wipe on your face. I'm just gonna go ahead and spray it directly on the mug. Oh, yes. After you have sprayed this, you will actually hear little tiny bubbles and sizzles on your face. I absolutely love it. Now that my skin is a little drenched, I'm actually going to spray a little bit on my hands. As you can see, it is very bubbly, and I'm just going to pat this into my skin. If you've watched my old skincare routine, which is for the winter one, you know that you are not supposed to tug and pull on your skin, which is why I like patting stuff in rather than wiping it and tugging, because again, that creates wrinkles and you don't want wrinkles. Toners are a great facial prep for the following skin products that you're going to put on your face. Toners also help your face be able to properly absorb those other skincare products that you're going to be putting on. The next thing I'm going to be putting on is, of course, if you've seen any of my old videos, any of my skincare or TJ Maxx hauls, you're going to know this little guy. This is the hyaluronic acid serum that I have been using. This is my fourth, I think maybe even my fifth and last final bottle because I cannot find this anywhere else. I'm just going to take a couple of drops on the hand right here, and we're just going to massage it into the palm of the hands. And again, you're just going to press it into your skin because I want that extra hydration. You always need your skin to be hydrated, people. Even if you have oily skin, you always want to moisturize. Get an oil-free moisturizer or oil-free serum. Hyaluronic acid is literally from any kind of skin type. So if you can find any kind of hyaluronic acid, go ahead and get that because your skin's gonna need it. Especially now that fall time is nearing very closely. You're gonna need some hyaluronic acid. Trust me, you want it in your skincare routine. After you tone, you put your serums in and any kind of things that are not as thick as moisturizer, but not as thin as toner, if that makes any sense. So serum is kind of in between moisturizer and toner, which is why I put the hyaluronic acid on, because that is a little bit of a thicker consistency than a toner. And then after that, of course, you moisturize. For the longest time, I have been using this moisturizer right here. This is the Acure Day Cream. And recently in one of my hauls, you guys are going to see this. This is Ulla Henriksen, the Truth Advanced Moisturizing Cream. I have used this for about a week and a half to 2 weeks now, and I have already seen a major difference in my skin. It feels a lot bouncier and it feels a lot more moisturized. Also, because this has vitamin C in it, I have noticed that my skin is not as dual as it was like 2 weeks ago. Because this is almost done and empty, I have kind of switched between these two. Once my products get a little bit more empty to the verge of them disappearing and being gone forever, I like savor them. It's weird. I'm weird. I do not, absolutely do not like the smell of this. A lot of people are like, oh, it has a great citrus smell. No, it has a terrible citrus smell. It is like a very hidden citrus smell. But the scent that you smell right away is like moldy. Okay, not moldy. My theory is this. Good, legit skincare is not supposed to smell good. The whole point of skincare is to fix your skin, not to fucking smell amazing. So a lot of skincare that smells kind of like this, which smells like shit, I'm gonna be honest, is stuff that's going to most likely work, because like I said, they're not adding all those gross, you know, fragrances and perfumes to the skincare, which is what you want in a skincare. A lot of other skincare that has those like nice, pretty, luxurious smells are probably going to make your face break out. Now, I'm not saying all the luxurious ones are shit and crap and blah, blah, blah. No, it's just that you want to stay away from anything that has a lot of perfume in it, because it is prone to breaking out your skin, drying out your skin, or just in general not great for your skin, because your skin is not used to having perfume put on it. Now I'm going to apply this on my neck, and after I apply it on my neck, I'm going to rub upwards, because you never want to pull down on your skin. You always want to massage in upward directions. We want to get rid of that double chin, so we just gonna push all that fat. One thing I absolutely love when I'm doing my skincare is giving yourself a face massage. But always remember, you always want to lift the face. When you are rubbing any kind of skin cream, you only rub upwards, and then when you come down, you lightly touch your face, and then you rub upwards again. You don't want to sit here and rub your face like this. Again, wrinkles. A lot of this is just massaging those I honestly just brain farted on the word, but you're basically moving the fat that is in your face around so it can circulate a lot better. Your face has better blood circulation. If you keep massaging your face every morning and every night when you're doing your skincare routine, you're killing two birds with one stone. Also, you're getting circulation going in your face, which is always a good thing to have. So we have washed, we have done a mask, we have toned, we have done our serum, and last but not least, we have moisturized our face. The last skincare prep that I'm going to do is doing my lips, which I always do to prep for makeup. For lip scrub, I have been using the Jeffree Star Velour Lip Scrub. I'm just going to go ahead and take some right now, and we are just going to lightly scrub the lips. Also, I have to say that this shit tastes amazing. I know it may be gross because I'm basically eating dead skin, but if you chew your fucking nails, you're dirtier than I am. So that's all I'm going to say about that. I absolutely love this because it doesn't taste weird or funky, and it actually polishes the shit out of my dry, crusty lips, which I love. And an added bonus, it tastes freaking amazing. I did forget to mention that is actually not the last thing that I do before I prep for my makeup. The last thing that I do is actually put on some freaking sunscreen. I don't know why I thought that I wasn't going to include this, because I talk about sunscreen all the freaking time, because you need sunscreen, all right? All day, every day of your life, put your fucking sunscreen on. I wish that I would have put sunscreen on when I was younger, because I regret it so much, and now I'm paying for it by using vitamin C products in every single skincare that I have. So if you are someone who does not use sunscreen, bitch, put the sunscreen on. You do not want skin like this that has dark spots, hyperpigmentation, acne scarring, all that stuff. You don't want it, so use the damn sunscreen. It is inexpensive. It does not matter what kind of sunscreen, as long as it is SPF 30 and above. Use it, please. What I'm going to use for my face sunscreen is the Alba Botanica SPF 30. I have been using this facial sunscreen for a while now. I love this because it is unscented. It does not make me break out. It does not have that weird sunscreen smell, which I actually don't like. And for some reason, this is not as thick and greasy as regular sunscreen. I don't know what it is about this, but it moisturizes the skin as well. So if you accidentally forget to put on moisturizer, this is a great moisturizer. Now, a lot of people say, oh, but you need your vitamin D. You only need to be in the sun for 10 minutes max to get your maximum daily amount of vitamin D. So don't even give me that freaking excuse. Cover the face with sunscreen and your body, and you can still get that vitamin D. All right. So that is my day skincare routine. Now I'm going to go ahead and apply my makeup for the day, and I will see you guys at night to take it all off and show you guys my nighttime skincare routine. Alright, you guys, it is a little later in the day. It's not necessarily nighttime yet, but as you can see from my makeup look, I just filmed a first impressions. This shit is so terrible. I cannot wait to get this crap off of my face. Look at this creasy mess. It is just disgusting, and I want this off and gone now. I am actually going to be taking this off and jumping in the shower afterwards. First, I'm gonna go ahead and remove these lashes. Now I literally look like, I don't know, like I had Halloween makeup and it was just really, really bad. My favorite oil cleanser so far that I have found, cleanser that I can purchase here instead of having to get it from overseas, and that is the No. 7 Beautiful Skin Cleansing Oil. I love anything that is a cleansing oil. I feel like oils are a lot better at taking away waterproof mascara, eyelash glue that you have on your face, any type of matte lip like this. I mean, this lipstick is pretty on there right now. It is a very, very dried down matte lip, and this gets literally everything off. So I'm gonna go ahead and take a couple pumps of this, and we are going to massage this in the face and get all this gunk off, because I cannot stand whatever this eye product was. I won't get into it because you guys will be seeing this video next week. Now, I am not pressing very hard. I am literally placing my fingers over my eyes and just going in circular motions. I'm not applying very much pressure or anything like that. And I will take my ring fingers and always get underneath, because this is where your mascara is on your bottom lashes. So I'm gonna go ahead and wash this off. All right, so I don't know if you guys can see, but normally the oil cleanser leaves like a little bit of a white milky residue, which I absolutely hate. I don't believe that if you use an oil cleanser, that should be the only thing that you use. You should always use something else to get the residual makeup off. There's so many crevices and holes and all kinds of things on your face that there's always makeup hiding somewhere, whether it's around your nose or your eye area or in your pores or around your mouth. You just have to be sure that you really, really clean your face. Normally, after the oil cleanser, I will go in with one of two products. I will go in with my Acure Brightening Facial Scrub. I absolutely love this. Now, you're only supposed to use a facial scrub a couple times a week. When I'm not using the facial scrub, I will use the Nurture by Nature, the NXN Glow Remedy Powder to Foam Exfoliator. Now, this stuff is really, really neat. I don't know if you guys can hear this, but it is actually a powder to foam cleansing wash. I don't know if any of you guys watch Kristen Leanne, but she is one of my absolute favorite YouTubers. She is just ultimate goals for me, and I look up to her, and she has talked about this Nurture by Nature product. This I love so much. I love the smell. I love the way it lathers and foams. Basically what you do is you put a little bit of the powder in the palm of your hand and you mix it with water, and then you go ahead and scrub your face for about a minute, and your face just feels so clean and smooth afterwards, and I just absolutely love the way that this leaves your skin feeling. Instead of using the brightening facial scrub, which I already used last night, I'm just going to be using the powder to foam exfoliator. So you guys are seeing the powder come out. I'm trying not to get it in front of the fan here because it is blowing all over the place. I'm just going to take a little bit of drops of water here. Also, this is really hard when you're not doing it over the sink, so bear with me here. Makes your face feel so smooth. Now I'm going to go ahead and wash this stuff off the face. Now that I got all that stuff off of my face, I'm actually going to jump in the shower so I can continue my skincare routine. So I will be right back. Whew! I feel like I look like a super Okinawan obachan with this towel on my head. One of my biggest pet peeves is after you take a shower from sweating all day and then you sweat some more right when you get out of the shower. Let's get into skincare. Obviously, I have already washed my face. I showed you guys that I cleanse with the No. 7 oil cleanser, and then I go in with the NXN or the Acure Brightening Facial Scrub. Of course, like I mentioned earlier, after you cleanse your face, you tone your face. I have the new Pixi Rose Rose Tonic right here. I talked about this in one of my hauls recently. I had been using the Glow Tonic for the longest time and it worked absolutely amazingly, but I've been wanting to try this one. So I'm just going to take a little cotton pad and put that on here. Rose water is always good for hydration. It's good for replenishing the skin. It's very soothing as well. And there are very many benefits to rose water. Whenever I'm toning my face, I will go on the sides of my ears, on the back of my ears, and then I will tone the neck area. Most of the time, if you don't get all your gunk off your face, you will notice that in the pad, you have a lot of, you know, brown, yellow. It's basically leftover makeup. Normally, after I tone my skin, I put one or the other, and that is the Ordinary Alpha Lipoic Acid. It brightens the skin, it targets wrinkles, fine lines, all that good stuff. And I have noticed that this has drastically changed all of the acne scarring that I have here. And by acne scarring, I'm meaning like these deep dimples that I have in my face. They look like pores, but not necessarily. They are very indented. It's almost like missing skin. I don't know. It's really hard to explain, but if you have acne scarring, you know what I'm talking about. And this has definitely lessened the appearance of my acne scars. When you are using the Alpha Lipoic Acid, you do have to put a moisturizer on top of this. So sometimes I will use this first, then I will put a moisturizer on my face, and then as the last step, I will put the maracuja oil because it is an oil. Oil is always the last step to your skincare routine because once you put oil on your face, the other stuff will not get absorbed. So oil is always, always, always the last step of the routine. Now I'm just going to take the lipoic acid and I'm going to put literally 2 drops in the palm of my hand, just like so, and I'm gonna rub it only in the palms of my hand just to get it warmed up, and then I'm just going to press this into my skin. Now I like to kind of get this area of my hand because I like to push it into the sides of my nose, and we're just going to give it a moment to absorb. Now that that is in, I am going to go in with this guy. This is my favorite night cream so far. I have actually been using this from the spring into summer. This is the No. 7 Beautiful Skin Night Cream. This is for normal to dry skin. I'm gonna go ahead and put this all over my skin, and this is gonna go on top of the lipoic acid because the lipoic acid is a little bit of an oily consistency, but as you can see, it has absorbed into my skin. It hasn't left like that oily film. You need to moisturize on top of that because this will make your skin sensitive because it is kind of like a peel. I'm going to take a little bit more, and this is going to go on my neck. Of course, again, bringing it up. Don't do down because then you're going to sag. You're going to have a vagina neck when you get older. You don't want that. But every single time you do any kind of moisturizer, anything you put on your face, you always want to bring it down to your neck. Now that I feel like that has really, really absorbed into the skin, I'm going to go in with the Tarte Maracuja oil. Same thing as the lipoic acid. I'm only going to take literally 2 drops of the oil, and we're going to warm it up into the palms of my hands, and I'm just going to press this into my skin because when you're using oils, you always want to press into the skin. If you don't, it is just going to sit on top of your skin. You don't want that because you want the benefits of the oil. I have been really liking this maracuja oil. It has actually been helping a lot of the texture on my face, I have noticed. After I am done pushing this into my face and into my neck area, we are going to do the last 2 steps. The second to last step is again the lip scrub. We're gonna go ahead and take that and just scrub the lips. All right, now after that delicious, yummy lip scrub, I like to take my Nug little lip mask right here. Normally, I actually put this on before bed, but there are days like today where I was wearing a matte lip where I will put it on right after I get out of the shower and scrub my lip. I'm gonna go ahead and take a little bit on the finger. Now, you can use this as a lip mask where you put it on for about 15-20 minutes and you wipe it off, or you can keep it on all night and literally the next morning you will wake up with very soft, nourished, hydrated lips. Like, I am not kidding. This is the only thing that has been able to kind of rejuvenate my lips after a long day of wearing a matte lipstick. I will say if you do put too thick of a layer, you will start getting like these white gummy type of weird things around your lips. You don't want that. So don't apply too much. If you feel like you've applied too much, just take a tissue and just kind of pucker your lips and you will be on your way. Alrighty, so that is it for my nighttime skincare and my daytime skincare. All the products that I use have really been working for my skin. They do everything that they say they are supposed to do. And so if you have been wondering about some of these products, you might want to check them out. I will leave everything that I've used in this video in the description box so you guys can find it. Maybe you guys want to try some of it out. Another side note, I don't know if I mentioned this or not, but I am normal to dry skin and I really don't have any oily spots. I just am very dry or very normal. All this skincare stuff, even though some of them say combo to oily skin, I still use them and they work perfectly fine. But again, everyone is different. So before you're trying any of this stuff on your face, always do a patch test because you never know if you're allergic to something or if something might make you break out or you might have some kind of reaction to it. So always check. And again, disclaimer, I shouldn't have to say this, but just because it works for me does not mean it's gonna work for you. So if you buy it and it doesn't work, I apologize, but I'm not here to deceive anybody. It's just that these products work perfectly fine for me and they work for my skin, and that's what I'm here to tell you guys. So that is it for this video. I really hope you guys enjoyed it. If you did, please give it a thumbs up and don't forget to click that big red button that says subscribe. Also, don't forget to hit that bell so you actually know when I post my videos. And as always, if you have any tips, tricks, questions, comments, or if you simply want to talk shit, leave it all in the comment section below, and I hope to see you guys in my next video. Bye bye.